What's going on, Kwame? How's everything, man? The white supremacists. I heard your brethren caught one to the neck, man. What's going on, E Will? Nah, this is how low I usually have my hair. It's just it been hot, you know, and I've been lazy. Give me a second. There's a few things I gotta do, and we can start. Mm, I'm almost done, everybody. Um, and also, Kwame, my hairline always been like that. You could tell in my baby pictures. My baby pictures was a little bit worse. Uh, when the race was war kicks off, I might be watching. But yo, that's your brother, man. Don't forget, Kwame. You're a white supremacist, man. How you turning on your own peoples, man? Don't do that tether shit, man. We're not getting involved with it. Let me tell you something, Kwame. Remember, I warned you too. I was like, yo, dumb shit is gonna start happening because Black America was always the scapegoat for everything. They can't blame Black America, you know? They can only blame themselves, man. And this is, I'm not gonna say it's chickens come home to roost, but this man died and he lived and died to denigrate black people. He always denigrated black people, you know? So at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Niggas die every day. Why you think I'm gonna cry for a cracker? I'm not even gonna be funny, my nigga. I'm not even gonna be funny. It's just this nigga has done a lot of evil in the fucking world. You know? Instead of shitting on black people, shitting on hip hop, he should have been listening to Wu Tang, Protect Your Neck. I'm gonna be personally honest, nigga. He should have been listening to Protect Your Neck by Wu Tang. Niggas been warning niggas for 20 years, 20, 30 years to protect your neck, nigga. And this nigga get shot in the neck. This nigga died denigrating black people. Talking about black people, all they do is commit crimes and stuff and kill each other. Now this nigga died from his own kind. And niggas is mad about that. Nigga, you got what you deserve. We're not scared of anybody. We just sitting back and watching all the dumb shit that's happening. We been knew this shit was gonna happen. We've been telling people for years, like, yo, this something that's gonna happen. This gonna be something that happens that's gonna fuck everything up. It's gonna fuck everything up where white people are gonna have to look in the mirror and say, like, yo, I'm the fucking problem. It was never black people. Black people never been a problem. Then you're gonna talk about, oh, yo, y'all need to be sensitive and stop desensitizing shit. They've been desensitizing black murder for fucking 300 years. They used to put us on postcards hanging off a fucking tree. And you think I'm gonna cry for this motherfucker? Y'all niggas is crazy. You think I'm gonna feel bad for him? This nigga died being racist to black people. Oh, he has a family. Yeah, George Floyd had a family too. Did this nigga die from fentanyl? Did Charlie Kirk die from fentanyl? I don't think he died from that bullet. Yeah, I'm gonna kick this nigga's back in. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck how these these red pill white supremacists feel about that shot. Salute, Rando. Stay off those streets, man. Shit's about to pop off. Let the motherfuckers kill each other. Let's personally be honest. Let these white supremacists kill each other. The thing about, I'm gonna personally be honest with y'all today, and you know there's gonna be some crazy white person in this room who's a white supremacist. We always, every time we get these type of topics, there's always like this. They come out the woodwork, you know. Hopefully they don't. I did it early so they don't come out. So it just. I just have to be honest about that. That nigga caught a hot slug. They got old Charlie. Yeah, that nigga Kwame was in Utah yesterday crying, talking about, why, God, take me, God, take me. Don't take Charlie Kirk. Don't take old Charlie. Man, old Charlie kicked the bucket, nigga. I'm gonna be personally honest. That nigga taking the dirt nap. And I gotta be... The nigga's taking the dirt nap. The nigga been racist towards blacks and browns for fucking 10 years. That nigga been disrespectful to black people for 10 years. His own kind popped him. This nigga got mad at Tariq Nasheed because he said that. He's like, yo... This nigga Charlie Kirk, a racist, a known racist, who's denigrating black people on TV, got paid to denigrate black people, and he got popped. He got popped by his own kind. He got shot by another white man. Last words he said was it gang violence or gang shooting. That nigga died shitting on black people. The fuck? I'm supposed to feel bad for him? As the known rat, also known as Elpo Martinez, niggas die every day, B. You be alright. That's why I gotta tell y'all white people. Niggas die every day. You will be alright. Yeah. That shit probably would have killed him. High blood pressure probably killed him. It wasn't that bullet. I know it wasn't that bullet. It was high blood pressure. Maybe it was crystal meth. Who knows? We don't know what killed that man. Yeah, let's not jump to conclusions, man. And niggas is gonna get mad about this, but hey. How many times we heard, oh, I can't breathe? I heard fucking George Floyd has been clean for 5 years. How long we heard that and George Floyd was dead? We heard this nigga, disrespect black people, disrespect everybody. Undermine. And this is why I told you, Kwame, all the time, Kwame, you're a white supremacist. You just don't know it. Exactly. Crystal meth sounds about right. Yeah, he was in Utah. What was he doing in Utah? Probably doing drugs. Yeah. A lot of people, let me tell you something. A lot of white liberals hated him. And black people didn't give a fuck about him if he died because at the end of the day, he said a lot of fucked up shit about black people. He put a lot of misinformation about black people. And we're supposed to fucking care? Nah, fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. Let that nigga die. That nigga's right now taking a dirt nap. It is what it is, We shouldn't jump to conclusions. Hold on one second. Give me a second, everyone. Yo, why can't I see my... Give me a second, everybody. What the fuck is going on? But yeah, it just... Nigga taking a dirt nap. He'll be alright, you know? Okay. But yeah, that nigga be alright. You know, it's just, let me tell you what's gonna happen. A lot of white supremacists and the white liberals is gonna be killing each other. You know? We don't got nothing to do with that. Yo, go kill your own kind. I had to tell, yo, I've been arguing with people on Twitter all day. You know, they got mad at me because I said more white on white crime. When is it gonna stop? When's that shit gonna stop? You know, let me see what you say. Hold on, give me a second, everyone. Charlie and David Crossan is in hell kicking it. Yeah, and then with Ashley Babbitt and fucking what's his name, Austin Metcalf. All them niggas out there doing drugs, man, in the hell, man. Ain't no way in hell y'all motherfuckers should be that racist. And Austin Metcalf, his father taught him that shit. His father taught him how to be racist. I gotta be personally honest. You know? Give me a second. Yeah, man. That shit's going crazy right now. Niggas is attacking me because of that shit. Didn't just for the tribute of fucking Austin Metcalf, I play Wu-Tang, Protect Your Neck. You know? I mean, not Austin Metcalf, fucking, what's his name? Charlie Kirk, I play Protect Your Neck, you know? Fuck it. Gotta protect your neck, nigga, out here. Yeah. But yo, the question, where's all the white supremacists? I gotta ask them a question. The question is, Kwame, I want to know too, because you're a white supremacist. Who you think killed Charlie Kirk? Who y'all think killed Charlie Kirk? All of y'all. Who y'all think killed Charlie Kirk? I know we know his own people did that shit. And that shit looked too military. It looked like some Russian, like, yo, it looked... I was listening to Tariq Nasheed and I was thinking the same thing. I said, yo, I think this shit was like military. This was on some like, you know, ex-military, ex-special force type of shit. This nigga got shot directly in the neck. Nigga, applesauce came out this nigga's neck. Nigga, only time I seen that type of blood, nigga, or that type of applesauce is on fucking Mortal Kombat. That shit was crazy. I see you going. He said, I see you going with the Freddy Google like, oh shit. Freddy's coming to get that nigga, yeah. I think it was a foreign trade military. Yeah, me too. I was thinking the same thing. Shout out to Rando, Spencer, E. Will. Shout out to all of y'all. That shit did look military. That shit looked crazy. You know? I didn't see that shit happening. I didn't even see this shit coming. When I seen that video, somebody was like, yo, go on Twitter right now. I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like, nigga, you'll see. I was like, I see Charlie Kirk talking. He was like, yo, nigga shot this nigga in the neck. Hot sauce came out the nigga's neck. And I was like, yo, they got old Charlie. They got old Charlie Kirk. That nigga gone kick the bucket. God damn. Let me tell y'all something. You know, niggas been making jokes about black people died and stuff like that. Nigga, it's time for niggas get back. You can't be like, oh yeah, niggas need to have decency. I don't want, first, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Only person, I'm gonna say this. I do not want to hear this shit from, what's his name? what's that bitch ass nigga's name? Myron Gaines. I don't want to hear that shit from him. The reason why I don't want to hear it from him, because this is the first nigga who be shitting on black people, shitting on people who got killed and all this other stuff. And I don't want to hear this from Anton Daniels either. Anton Daniels, we don't need to hear that bullshit from you either, nigga. If you want to suck white wee, go and suck white wee, nigga. We don't give a fuck, nigga. But don't come over here, Steven and the shit up. I'm being personally honest. Niggas laugh at black people get killed all the time. Niggas look at that shit like it's a normal thing. Now a white man get killed by another white man. Nigga, where's the world going to? We can't do that shit. There ain't no fucking gray lines, nigga. Yeah, Charlie and David, man. They back together in hell. The fuck? That nigga gone and took a dirt nap. The fuck? What you want us to do? Niggas die every day. Who's it? Hoes are giving out. Charlie Kirk. 22. Yeah, they killed old dolphin teeth looking nigga. They killed that dolphin teeth looking nigga. So, nigga, you gotta go. What the fuck? The fuck? Now everybody mad. Nah, nigga, you can't be mad out here, nigga. This is what he wanted. This is what old Charlie wanted. You know? Old Charlie wanted the bullshit. Old Charlie wanted to be divisive. You know, he was a white nationalist, nigga. We don't need to hear. I'm gonna say this. All due respect, we don't need to hear that bullshit coming out these. Oh, what about his family, nigga? What about fucking George Floyd's family? What about Trayvon Martin's mother and father? What about Tamir Rice's family? Freddie Gray, Michael Brown. All of a sudden, this bitch ass nigga get murked. Niggas is take me, Lowe's, take me. Niggas don't need to hear that bullshit, nigga. Nigga got caught, nigga. Yeah, they had all them George Floyd jokes. Niggas had all those George Floyd jokes. Niggas didn't say a motherfucking thing. Motherfuckers didn't say a motherfucking thing. Nobody didn't say a fucking word. All of a sudden, this dolphin teeth, funny mouth looking nigga got killed. You know, got popped in the neck. Now niggas is... Everybody's bitching like fucking Azon. Nah, nigga. Niggas die every day. You gotta take the good with the bad. If white people don't, put it this way, I'm gonna tell y'all white supremacists something. If white people don't kill you, Mother Nature will. You got two fucking options. Mother Nature's gonna kill you white supremacists. Y'all evil to the world. Y'all gotta stop being evil out here. Gotta stop being evil out here. Stop saying divisive shit. Stop pillaging and murdering and killing people. And you know, and I'm gonna say this, I think St. Michael's, I have a feeling St. Michael's is gonna jump on here and just talk some goofy shit. And shout out to St. Michael's when he comes on here, because he always come over here talking these white supremacists, or he don't want to talk to me today. And happy 9/11 day. I'm gonna tell y'all this, happy 9/11. Happy 9/11. Never forget, remember? But we could forget slavery, right? We could forget the atrocities of America. They can't stop it. It's in blood, yeah. They got fucking Rando, these crazy white supremacist motherfuckers. They have what you call it? Mailing cards with black people hanging from trees. That shit is sick. They was basically all basically a well-funded troll, and that's what they fear. Oh, he got hit and in control. But the thing about it, I'm gonna say this. Don't think. We're not gonna say his name, Spencer. Spence. Sorry, Spence. But don't take his people out of it. They probably don't forget that motherfucker was getting too comfortable. That motherfucker was hanging around the Myron Gaines and the Sneakos. He was having those conversations with those Sneakos and the Myron Gaines and the Andrew Tates and the Alex Jones. So we can't leave those people out of it either. Yes, we could blame the niggas with the lace fronts and the bitches with the wee wees, but we can't leave them other niggas out either. Yeah, he just did an interview with him, like probably like a week or two ago. Yeah, you know, but I'm just saying this, Randall and E. Will and Spence, we gotta look at it like this. Black America is has nothing to do with this. It gets weird because at the end of the day, it was somebody probably in their camp or somebody who was close to old Charlie that got him lined up. Niggas lined this nigga up. I'm gonna be personal. I think old Charlie Kirk got lined up. Somebody lined him up. Give me a second, everyone. Yeah, he got lined up. You're 1,000% right. We have absolutely nothing to do with this. Yeah. And this is why I say, yo, they're gonna end up killing off each other. It's gonna be a civil war against two white political races. I'm just being personally honest. I think that's not. I don't think. Give me a second, everyone. I gotta make a quick call. I'll be right back.
He gone? Wow.
Yeah, fair to say? All right, great. So, do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?
Too many.
It's 5. Okay, now 5 is a lot, right? I'm gonna give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
Well, I mean, we were about 10 minutes into the interview, and 4 people in front of us, we hear the gunshot, and then you see Charlie go limp. His neck kind of turned, and we saw blood immediately.
And could you get a sense, Emma, of his injuries and what happened after that?
Both of our perspectives were that he was shot in the neck. To be perfectly blunt, it felt like so much blood came out of his neck immediately, and then we all took to the ground. I can't tell you almost what happened immediately after.
We're gonna take some shots for old Charlie. Hold on, what he say? Hold on. I love you, brother. Oh, Charlie. Hold on, let's see. Hold on, let's see. Let's start from right here. Hold on, let's see what's going on. This is a reactor. Want to know how I feel about this? I don't know, but hold on. What did 50 say? I know, but I do know it's a good time to shut the fuck up. Yo, 50 Cent is crazy. This nigga said, yo, 50 Cent, want to know how I feel about this? I don't know, but I don't know. No, I do know it's a good time to shut the fuck up. Oh, shit. Charlie was the only person that spoke to me right before. Oh, she dick sucking right now. We don't know. That nigga can't even write. I am deeply disturbed by shootings in it. But the bitch got a gun. What's she talking about? Oh shit, y'all niggas is crazy out here. I can't process this. Bitch, go make another baby. I am so sick.
Y'all be acting like starting to be like them starts today. First of all, Charlie Kirk don't believe in empathy. It's a bad thing.
Yo, she's wildin' today. Yo, today should be Amanda Seals Day. Yo, that shit is crazy. She don't give a fuck. She started off crazy. Watch this. You could tell she got black in her. This shit is crazy. Shout out to Amanda. Yeah, her mama loved that native black chocolate.
Like starting to be like them starts today. First of all, Charlie Kirk don't believe in empathy. He said it's a bad thing. He said it's some new age made up shit. He also said people gotta be sacrificed.
Oh no!
In order to protect.
So I'm gonna say this to all y'all niggas. That means whoever did that shooting did God's work. That's what I was gonna say. Yo, nigga, this is a crash out episode. I don't know why. Yo, niggas is out here crying, fucking crying for fish cake. I mean, catfish nuggets and hooting and hollering, take me. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Kwame fell to the ground. This nigga Kwame hit me up, talk about they killed my brother. I was like, oh man, are you serious? I was like, yo, I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, Charlie, man, he got shot. Like, nigga, you don't even know Charlie Kirk, nigga. What the fuck are you talking? Nigga, get off my phone. Yo, and I just hung up on the nigga. Yo, Kwame's crazy. Kwame's losing it right now. Yo, his white supremacist brother got murked, man. Jesus Christ. And niggas is what's crazy is it's so easy to use his own words and statements. That nigga did God's work. He get that nap that he deserves. That dirt that nigga get that dirt nap that he deserves, man. Come on, man. Like why we acting? Why we? Oh my God. Sometimes I'm gonna say this, everyone. Hold on, is this the right one? No, it's not. This is the old one. Yo, sometimes I'm gonna be personally honest. Sometimes we gotta tell white people, yo, you're the fakest niggas in the world, man. Why the fuck are we crying for this nigga? This nigga has deserved everything he got. Yeah, has sent a message to the world that he is here. Yeah. Salam. Hebrew Israelite official C? I could tell you're a Hebrew Israelite. Are you Hebrew Israelite? Salam. And cheers. As one of the greatest hip hop music group always said, man, you gotta protect your neck, you know. Salam then. Salam. Salute. Yeah, you gotta be out here protecting your neck, man. Wu-Tang said that shit. Now later. There go white supremacist Kwame, aka Revenue. He at it again. You know, are you American or are you Israeli? I can't tell it to both. Who, me? I just know both. I'm Black American. Ain't nothing. I know both. My best friend is a Hebrew Israelite, so definitely I have study it because it's my best friend, man. I would never do anything to disrespect my best friend. So, like I said, there's certain things and the thing about it, the Hebrew Israelites has taught me a lot. I'm gonna be personally honest. They have taught me a lot. From the Captain Tazariot to the past Bishop Nathaniel, I have watched most of them. Even the guy with the gold grills, I forgot his name, who told that black man he don't love himself. I love it all, smoking that. That nigga now Kwame. Now look at everybody. Now Kwame is a part of the gang now. Now he want to smoke on a Charlie Kirk pack. Give me a second, everyone. Yeah, so yeah, I respect the Hebrew Israelites because it's not a religion. It's not a religion. It's like a bloodline. Like technically, Kwame, you're a Hebrew Israelite by blood because you're Jamaican. You're a part of the tribe of Benjamin. You have your own culture and a part of Benjamin. If you was Haitian, you'd be Levi. So yeah, got a naked poster of Axl Rose and Guns N' Roses. The term FBA is being used for now. Technically, the FBA in Americas are really Israelites in the Bible. Yeah, I can believe that. Official C. Um, I would say this official C. Because we just do a little talking in the first hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna say this. Hebrew Israelites does believe what Kwame believes. We should all come together and have, practice our culture. The only difference between Kwame believes the whole Africa is our culture, and Africa is Hammonites. I don't think you ever heard what a Hammonite is, Kwame, but yeah, they are black, but they are not us. You can tell by how we look, our facial features, just the whole 9 yards. So yeah. No, you are, Kwame. You are a part of the tribe of Benjamin. You are a part of the 12 tribe of Israel. You are God's people. That's what they believe. So at the end of the day, look who's talking about disrespect. A person who's calling another person African. Are you fucking serious? Those people sold your peoples because they knew I'm a proud Hammonite. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. You can be a Hammonite. All right. And I'm not saying all Africans are Hammonites, but most of them are. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just they're different bloodline. They're not God's people. The Bible and the Torah, if I'm saying it right, is for God's people. That's why they call it the Holy Bible. It's for special people. That's why it touches people differently. But other than that, that's the only education I'm gonna give you. Exactly, Africans are Hammonites and Canaanites. Oh, thank you, Canaanites too. But yeah, that's over my pay. That's over my pay grade. So give me a second. Yeah, that's over my pay grade. So I can't really tell you as much about it. I know what I know. But shout out to the Hebrew Israelites and stuff. Definitely. Shalom. They have taught me a lot. So I will say that. They have taught me a lot. And I can't shit on them or say, oh yeah, what they believe in is false. Because I do believe in most of that stuff. They're the ones who actually gave me a dope eating habit. I don't eat a lot of fish without shells. That's why I only eat lobster. I only eat lobster probably 4 times a year. I haven't ate lobster once this year. So I was surprised with myself. I don't eat crab. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat catfish anymore. I barely eat duck. There's just certain things I just don't eat because what I learned from Hebrew Israelites and the laws and commandments. So yeah, most people think there's only 10 commandments and there's I think 622. So yeah, there's a lot of commandments. One thing I will say, and this is what I learned before I got into my relationship, you're not supposed to date out your tribe. So yeah, I did that before I was learning and practicing the laws and commandments. Because other than that, I would have never done it. All jokes aside. tells us who these people really are. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially in Deuteronomy. Yeah. You know, that shit, yeah, that shit gets lit, man. I'll be personally honest, yeah. Sometimes some of that stuff scared me, man. All jokes aside, Kwame, Official C is telling y'all the truth. Some of that stuff scares me, man, because at the end of the day, because some of that stuff is coming true. A lot of that stuff is coming true. You know, and like I always tell people all the time, I don't think a lot of people are like this. It's just, it's the law of the land. It's always has been the law of the land. You might have a lot of allies and stuff like that, and I do believe in allies, but the spiritual war that is going on, I don't think people believe in the spirituality of certain things. Yes. Yeah, like I said, my best friend, he's a Hebrew Israelite. He's his tribe is Levi. He was Haitian, so I think that's Levi. Yeah. I knew him. Me and him used to smoke weed together. Now both of us don't smoke weed at all. I stopped smoking weed because I got bored. I got like super bored. Like I've been smoking weed. I stopped smoking weed 5 years ago when I turned 35. And I haven't smoked weed ever since. When I stopped, I just stopped. I was like, man, I don't even want to smoke anymore. And everybody was like, yo, it's hard. Are you really going to quit smoking weed? I'm like, yeah. Like, why would you quit smoking weed? You smoke weed every day. And when I say I used to smoke, I used to go through a pound every 3 to 5 days. You know, so. I just stopped, and after that, I started working on myself, and I was already studying the Bible and the Torah and like just all of that. You know, I just started. Like I said, I had a plan with myself, and my goal in life, probably 5 to 10 years ago, was finding the perfect me. You know, who was the perfect me? What is the perfect me? How do the perfect me look like? You know, because if you were to see me 5 to maybe even 15 years ago, I was totally different. I was 153 pounds. I'm 215 of muscle now. I haven't ate pork ever since I was 18, 19, so that was out the question. Plus, I'm allergic to pork now, so yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, I will say this, Rando. I don't think weed is supposed to be smoked. That's the thing. Or I don't even think it was supposed to be eaten. There's other ways that you can use the THC. And plus what people are doing with THC now, it's different. Because I know you are an older person. You're an older cat. You remember back in the days when we used to smoke weed. We even the shit we used to smoke that was red. The weed that we used to smoke that was red. It used to get us high and we were good. Now these motherfuckers is fucking around with the percentage of the weed, the THC. We used to do 13, 14. Now the shit is like 50, 70. I smoked a fucking moon rock and it didn't feel right for like 3 months. I swear to God, I smoked a moon rock and I got the highest I ever got in my life, and I said I never want to be that fucking high. I do not want to be that fucking high. I understand why they sold me a gram for fucking $80. At the time, that shit was like $80 a gram. So, I never wanted to be that high ever again. And niggas was like, yo, you want to smoke a moon rock? I'm like, fuck out of here, nigga. You crazy? Nigga. You're wildin'. Nigga, you're wildin'. I'm not smoking no moon rock. I might smoke a half of a sun rock, but I'm not smoking no moon rock. And moon rocks, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all never seen a moon rock weed before, or a moon rock strand, the shit look like some leprechaun shit. I get my from a private grower. Yeah. And I bet you he puts that THC up, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, Randall, I smoked the moon rock. That shit looked like leprechaun shit. It looked like leprechaun shit inside of a fucking asteroid. When you crack it, it's like weed grown on top of weed. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is we smoking? I never wanted to be that high ever again. That's a high that I did not want to be because when I smoked, I told you, I haven't been right for like 3 months when I smoked that shit. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to smoke that shit ever again. Niggas loved that shit. Niggas were like, yo, I'm high. Nigga, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, I don't want to be this high. This is crazy. I got stuff to do and I can't even move. All I can do is this. It was fucking crazy, man. It is. My dude's legit. He won't smoke anything bad to himself. Yeah, I feel you, cause he probably been smoking for so many years, Rando, where he's like he can't even smoke whack shit. There's a lot of people. Let me tell you something. I remember like if I smoke original weed, like Reggie, I'll get a headache. I get headaches smelling the people burn the seeds. So yeah, it's see what Kwame started up, Rando. We started talking about fucking old Charlie. Old Charlie go and kick the bucket. That nigga go and kick the bucket. To smoking. Nah, I haven't smoked in a while, and it was crazy, man. Honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I feel way better not smoking. I gained most of this weight just drinking and eating protein shakes and stuff like that. So that's where I got the weight gaining from eating steak tip subs. You know. I love steak tip subs. So I used to eat that probably like 3 times a week. So gained the weight. I was 185 then. Then after that, I got bigger. Then I'm like 215 right now. I'm loving being 215. I'm not even gonna lie. Came in with his horn show. He loves his Charlie. He's mad about his Charlie right now. Shout out to Rando Official C. Oh yeah, like and subscribe and comment in the live chat. If you want to help the podcast, you can donate or just share. But hit that like button. I do need some more likes. Salute. Remember the North Kingdom and the South Kingdom were separated. The North Kingdom was first to leave Israel and came to America, then chattel slavery. Yeah. Because Moses' I'm going to say this. Moses' prophecy was, they ended, they gonna come in captivity and they're gonna leave on captivity. They're gonna go back in. No, they're gonna be in captivity. They're gonna get out of captivity and go back to captivity on boats, then spread all around the world. That was Moses' prophecy. It's not verbatim, but it was something like that on the lines of that. So he told everybody that they were gonna go back into captivity. You know, Kwame got a 2-piece. Shout out to Kwame and Official C. Salute. So I want to start this these videos. We're gonna finish this video watching Amanda Seales do her thing. It's shine time, everybody, cause he's out of here. Charlie Kirk is out of here. Should we be happy? This was God's work. This wasn't our work. This wasn't our doing. This was God's work. You know, so this was God's work. If you look for evil, evil will find you. Evil found him. I'm sorry if I got my Koofy hat on today, but at the end of the day, evil found Charlie Kirk. Oh, Charlie. Oh, Charlie wanted the bullshit. Oh, Charlie wanted to get busy. This is what old Charlie always wanted. He wanted to be a martyr. He wanted to be a martyr. Now he is a martyr. He didn't protect his neck. He wasn't aware. He didn't give a fuck. Ain't nobody gonna remember old Charlie in 6 months. Old Charlie's gone. Old Charlie did this to himself. But let me tell you something so special about the white supremacists. They never want to take accountability for what they did. They don't even take accountability for chattel slavery. They blame the Jews. Nigga, y'all both are white. Your forefathers participated. Even if they didn't have slaves, they participated in the system. This is why I always tell people all the time, when people when people are trying to get reparation, they don't go and find the people who did it. They go to the system. The system said it was all right to do. They blamed the Jews. They said it was under God's word when those times. It wasn't God that said that shit. They manipulated God's word. And this is God's wrath. Y'all white supremacists, don't blame nobody but yourself. This is God's wrath. And he said, you know what? I'm mad. You've been doing this shit for too long. You have been doing this for too long. He said Benjamin is half Polish. The tribe of Benjamin, Rando. The tribe of Benjamin is it's a tribe. The people who was on the tribe of Benjamin was most likely Jamaican. Yeah, but there was Polish people in Jamaica though. Yeah, this was God's wrath on the white supremacists. This is why these liberals don't feel bad. You got to look at it. These liberals is on the same. They're on the same tree. I mean, they're on the same bird. They're just a different wing. Now, let me tell you what I'm wondering, and we could go back to this video. Who's going to take the blame for this? Who are they going to blame for this? This is particularly white on white violence. Within 3 weeks, there was a mass shooting. And there was this shit. What the fuck is going on? Watch your front. Try to warn Mr. Kirk. Yeah. He will. They try to warn him. He didn't listen. He didn't listen. Oh, Benjamin Netanyahu. Yeah, he is half Polish. Most of those people come from those countries because before they got put in those captivity, the Holocaust, they were all around. They were in Germany, they were in Austria, they were in fucking Poland. Yeah, that's why a lot of people get on them about that. They'll be like, yo, Israel is not yours. That's the whole reason why they say that. But they was like, oh, this is our country like 5,000 years ago. You know? That's like coming back, you threw your sneakers away and you see some old raggedy nigga wearing them and you be like, yo, those are my sneakers. I'm claiming them sneakers back. You can't do that shit. You threw that shit away. You ran away from that shit, you know? It's written Esau and the nations are about to get it. Look at what is going on in the world right now. The systems are collapsing in real time. Yeah, they always been collapsing, and the reason why this is, let me tell you why. Spiritually in America, they always had Black Americans beside them because Black Americans are very patriotic. I never knew why a lot of Black people were patriotic until probably a few years ago. The reason why a lot of Black Americans are patriotic because we are the purest Americans, indigenous Americans in this country. Everything we created, everything we do is American. With the white supremacists or even like the white culture, when they come over here, they bring European culture. We don't bring no culture at all. We already have culture in this country. You know, that's why our culture is so, magnificent, so perfect. Salute Ohio. You know, that's why I talk about so many different things. That's why I can talk about, I can talk about it biblically, but coming from a person who's a Black American, that family that actually been here for thousands of years, yes, I can actually say that, like, yo, we are the purest Americans. Without us, without Black Americans, you really don't got no fucking country, and these motherfuckers will be eating each other. So it's a like I said, it's a weird situation coming out of it's a weird situation. This is why I'm not even go biblically with Black Americans. The reason why they even wanted like people from the Caribbean islands over here and stuff, because they were the closest to understanding who we are. They understood what we were going through. Let's cut off Africans. Let's talk about the Caribbeans and the Latinos. They understand us because at the end of the day, they've been through the same thing with us, but different, but with a different country. Facts. Remember I said St. Michael's is here? How are you pure? How am I pure? Because I don't bring no other culture. You, St. Michael's, you bring a European culture. I don't bring culture. Give me a second, everybody. So yeah, I'm a mixed race because I had an ethnogenesis here, but I don't bring no other culture. You bring European culture, St. Michael's. I don't bring no other culture from any country or any continent. Yo, he said he got pictures of the naked Pope. Yo. But St. Michael's, you bring other cultures. St. Michael's, what's your nationality? I'm gonna prove something to you. What's your nationality? Or your ethnicity? Because I don't bring no other culture. Only culture I have is American culture, and that's the culture that my ancestors built and created. That's what I'm telling you. You bring European culture. You bring, oh yeah, Irish. You bring Irish culture. I don't bring Irish or African culture. It's not about mixed race. Yeah, St. Michael's. You bring other cultures. All right. Let's finish watching this video though.
Okay. Now,
You can be pure. Let me tell you something. I am pure. I am of the black race, the black native race. I don't have. Let me tell you something. My family. What's going on Cole? Salute. Yeah, facts. But I'm gonna say this. St. Michael's. I am. Like, I got African DNA like you got African DNA. I got more African DNA than you because of my melanin. But the only difference about me is I don't have African culture. My culture is American culture. From the clothes I wear to the... Let's look at my ancestors. The clothes that they created, the clothes that they influenced, the style that they have, the things that they created, food, entertainment, ability, everything. We can't really say that about you. Put it this way. Name a white historian that hasn't created any crime, that didn't commit any type of crime or degeneracy without doing any degeneracy. A historian that hasn't. And we could watch this video and I'll talk through it.
if he was saying that while fighting for reparations, I may have a little bit of empathy. But this white on white violence, he died? Damn, B. Life comes at you fast. Let's see. Did he die? Someone in the comments said he died. They ain't say he dead yet. Listen. He gone? Wow. That's a tough break, bruh.
Okay, since you say European culture, I like this. I'm glad you said that. What is European culture? And this is without the Moors. Because don't forget. Hey, what's going on, E-Town? Haven't seen you in a while. Salute. St. Michael's. What is European culture? Without degeneracy, without pillaging, without killing, without raping, without murder, without stealing. What is European culture? I'm just asking questions now just to get where you are. Yeah, facts.
That's a tough break. What did he think was going to happen when he got up there telling all these people secrets?
Remember I said that about old Charlie. Old Charlie Kirk, I have said that. I said, yo, you went out here trying to be radical. It's the people that he was hanging out with. And I'm going to say this. I think Myron Gaines got this nigga killed. I'm going to be personally honest. I think this nigga Myron Gaines, Sneeko, Andrew Tate's got this nigga Charlie Kirk killed. Now St. Michael's, all the times you talk about them peoples, you couldn't agree with me with this. Old Charlie kicked the bucket because of Myron Gaines, Sneekos, and the Andrew Tates. And maybe even Candace Owens. Yeah. Hold on a second. That nigga kicked the bucket because of them. Like, if y'all really want to blame a non-black people, Sneeko, Andrew Tate, Myron Gaines. Who was real friends with him? What type of ideology that they spit out and they spewed? Do you think them niggas lined them up, St. Michael's, or are you not gonna say anything? Allegedly. Allegedly. No, hold on. E-Town. Myron Gaines. Andrew Tate and Sneeko spewed that ideology. This makes it more difficult because at the end of the day, somebody probably took that shit serious. Somebody probably took that serious and they were a radical and they probably popped this nigga in the neck, gave him a hot slug to the neck, and that's all he wrote. That's all he wrote. And sometimes, you know what? Your demise can be the people that you hang out with. So what Amanda Seales is actually saying is kind of telling the truth. You've been telling people the truth. This man went on the PBD show. This man's, I got the dude's book, Patrick Bet-David's show, and started talking about crazy about his experience in Israel. I personally don't think he should have said that shit. Because some people don't take that shit lightly. We don't know what happened. It just makes it difficult when you hang around these type of people because now people don't know who popped, gave you a hot slug. And let me tell you what's the worst. Let me tell you how worse it is. This is how bad it is. They got that nigga getting killed in 8K. 4K. You don't see nothing. You don't see a coincidence of that? There's like 5 or 10 ways. There was 5 or 10 videos of this motherfucker getting murked. And I'm not saying that it's them. I said, it makes it difficult. But we can't be like, oh yeah, they didn't do it. Somebody probably took that shit serious. Don't forget, all those people in Israel, they do get military training. One of the things that you're supposed to get is military training in Israel. You probably made one of these motherfuckers mad who had PTSD and they went ape shit. They was like, yo, fuck that. You're not gonna talk about my culture like that. It's like with the nigga Just Sweet Charlie. That nigga was talking crazy about Muslims. Showing the picture of the Prophet Muhammad was ignorant, was stupid. Niggas ran up in this nigga's job and shot everybody up. Niggas went in that nigga's job in France and shot that nigga up and all his fucking workers, his staff. He had pictures of fucking Barack Obama in a monkey suit in a fucking tabloid in France. And niggas had the audacity to talk about Jizri Charlie. Nigga, fuck Charlie. Fuck Charlie Kirk too. We going that deep in today. Fuck them niggas. Them niggas, niggas is taking dirt naps for the dumb shit that they were doing. All of a sudden, they can't take accountability of what they're doing. Yeah, and I feel bad because the nigga got kids, but at the end of the day, it's the dumb shit this nigga did. Niggas didn't feel bad when fucking George Floyd got fucking murdered on fucking video. This nigga running around here talking about his fentanyl. This nigga making fucking disrespectful comments about fucking civil rights. Talking about slavery, talking about shit that he don't need to be talking about. Talk about guns and killing and yeah. Facts. Yeah, they don't play about Prophet Muhammad. That's why them niggas is getting busy in England, in the UK, and niggas is mad about that. Now they want to bring up, oh yeah, all these little white girls is getting violated. No, nigga. All them niggas would have been sent back and in jail. And violated. Salute E-Town. Thank you. But yeah, we can't do that. It's disingenuous. Now everybody desensitized and murder of white people. Nigga, let me tell you something. People desensitized black murder for fucking almost 100 years. 120 years, 130 years. This funky ass nigga get shot in the neck, catch a hot slug, applesauce, shoot out the nigga's neck. Oh, now we desensitizing shit. The fuck out of here with that shit.
What did you think was gonna happen?
No, let's listen.
That's a tough break. What did he think was gonna happen when he got up there telling all these people secrets?
Mm-hmm. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She knows what they talking about.
What did he think was gonna happen?
Now is what secrets? Now what I just told y'all, what secrets are we talking about? That's my theory. I told y'all what my theory is. He fucked around with the wrong country and they lined him up, got him the fuck out of there. And the people I think who instigated it was fucking Myron Gaines, Sneakos, Andrew Tates, the Alex Jones, all those type of niggas. Now all them niggas is scared. All them niggas are, I don't think I should do debates anymore. Niggas don't want to hear that now. Niggas don't want to hear you plea and beg. Y'all wasn't pleading and begging when y'all was shitting on niggas, when you was lying on people, giving misinformation out. Now we should feel bad because the nigga got shot. Niggas get shot every day. It seems like it's only a problem with white people get on the line. Yeah, it has to. They put out a National Guard for a fucking Ukrainian. A Ukrainian refugee. One bitch get killed. Yeah, we putting out the National Guard. There was a fucking girl that got fucking kidnapped and murdered and probably violated by a fucking Mexican immigrant in the same state, I believe. Nobody was not talking about no fucking National Guard. The nerve they have every time someone... yeah. It's true. This is the type of bullshit that happens. This is what comes with the territory. Malcolm X got popped for doing the same shit. This nigga don't even got a fucking holiday. We want to talk about Martin Luther King. This nigga started being radical before he got shot. A person who set him up was a Kenyan. A Kenyan nigga lined him up. He was an informant. He was getting information on MLK. Yeah. The great rat, El Paul Martinez. Shout out to that rat ass nigga, El Paul Martinez. Oh shit. But yeah, man, yo, you got what you deserve, man. You got what you put out. Yeah. They lined that little black kid up. Remember the black with the little African kid? I think the kid was African. The nigga, he was around white people. They were beating him up, calling him a nigga. And that was the same place where, what's his name? Mark Vernon was, beating up black people at. Or I think that was the place where Rodney King got his ass whooped at. Then don't forget about, what's her name? Amy Geiger. What's her name? April Geiger? That bitch ran up in somebody's house and shot somebody, only got 10 years. And will be out in 2029. Give me a second. Jesus Christ. Just giving me more stuff to do. Jesus Christ. So, like, we can't keep on doing that. Yeah, they don't like blacks. Yo, when they were having that Russian war, they were put. Let me tell you how far these niggas is. And this is what I'm gonna throw y'all Africans a gem. I'm gonna throw y'all niggas a crumpet, all right? Bust this. When them niggas have when them niggas was having their war with Russia and the war is still going on, you know who they try to put in the front line? Africans. That's why they were keeping Africans off of getting out the country. They try to get them out the country. They try to not get them out the country so they can fight. That's how ill Ukraine was. And don't forget, one of my favorite fighters is Usyk. He's one of my favorite fighters to watch, but it is what it is about his country. His country does shit like that. And shout out to the Klitschko brothers, because they're actually out there fighting. They're actually at war fighting. As old as them niggas is. They're actually fighting for their country. So salute to them. They didn't seem to kill when they killed Sandra Bland. Yeah. They want us to have sympathy. This nigga caught a hustler. Nigga, yo, you see that? Yo, I never seen applesauce shoot out a nigga's necks like that. All that, but I'm like, oh shit, they got old Charlie, nigga. Let her dumb out a little bit longer. Fuck it. Go on, girl, dumb out.
That man said, I'ma tell y'all all the tea. That was like the other day. That was like the other day. But that man was on there.
Yeah, nigga crazy.
I said, this person was with Epstein and that person, and I promise you.
Yo, this nigga is crazy.
All of that was probably over some capitalist bullshit. Like, they didn't give him a job that he wanted or something.
Yo.
That's it.
Over a motherfucking job, you got your neck pops.
What are y'all talking about? Oh, that was Ben Shapiro doing that? Damn.
Yo, that's just crazy.
I don't even, to be very honest, they're all the same person to me.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk, they're all the same person to me.
Facts.
I don't.
Facts. Thank you, Official C. I didn't even know that. There was a school shooting 30 minutes after.
Well, dang. They're all the same person to me. Because at the end of the day, they all serve the same master.
Oh, I got you, E-Town. You was telling the truth. I got you.
Why would you feel bad about it?
Nigga died how he wanted to die. The fuck?
You know, the thing about empathy is that it requires energy.
Oh
It
shit.
requires connectivity.
Oh shit.
Right?
Go on, girl.
And, you know, some people think empathy and sympathy are the same thing, and they're not the same thing. So, sympathy is the little performance that y'all do on here where you feel bad.
Oh shit.
Because
Here we
it
go.
looks good to you to feel bad. That's sympathy. It's a
Oh shit. Another one?
An act of
Damn.
acting.
Yeah, that
You
shit
don't
was probably
actually
planned.
Feel bad. But it like looks good to feel bad in your opinion, so you feel bad. That's sympathy.
A major update on our breaking news. FBI Director Cass Patel has just posted on X or Twitter that the suspect in the shooting death of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. Let's get straight to CNN's Evan Perez. Evan, what did FBI Director Patel have to say?
Well, Jake, he didn't provide any detail about the suspect, but here's what he said. The subject of the horrific shooting today that took the life of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. Thank you to the local and state authorities in Utah for your partnership with the FBI. We will provide updates when able. And so...
Oh no! yo, wanna hear something crazy too? That was the first video, but yo, y'all wanna hear? Oh, salute DJ X1. Yeah, man, I had to get one, man. Oh man, I kept on hearing the complaints. Still like, yo, you need to get a haircut. I'm like, yeah, I'll get one. So after the show, I went to go get a haircut, man. You know. Thanks, homie. Thanks. Y'all want to hear something crazy? That's fucked up how they beat up the nigga who's a part of the LGBTQIA. That nigga might have to let that shit go, man, because yo, there's too much shit going on. Like the law enforcement can get sued for that shit. They just jumped on this nigga thinking, nigga walking around with his pants down. The nigga say, yo, all he has to say, I'm traumatized. I can't eat. I can't sleep. You know, I wake up sweating and hot, in cold sweat. Nigga. Oh, he got crew. I don't know what happened. You know, they just jumped on me. Yeah, that shit is crazy. They jumped on this nigga. You know? Hold on, let me say it. Yeah. It's crazy, man. All right, let's get into another one. Should we do? Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. We're gonna stay in a little hood zone right now. Amanda's still going.
Amanda Seals
He said
reacts
you
to
look like
Charlie
T.I.
Kirk's
in this
incident in Utah.
Thanks, all code. Salute. Damn, Amanda, you getting kind of thick. Y'all know too, man. I do like them BBWs too, man. Especially the dark-skinned ones, man. Yo, they be having some bomb pussy. I'm not even gonna lie, yo. Them BBW women, yo, they be having bomb pussy. Yo, just be beating it out. Yo, you could beat it out the frame and everything. Some of them can handle that shit, man, you know? Some probably need a break or two, but yeah, man, they can handle that shit, man. Go on, Amanda Seals, man. If I ever meet you, I'm gonna beat it out the frame.
I know.
Shut up.
Y'all not in my comments talking about empathy. That can't be y'all.
It's messed up.
That can't be y'all.
Damn, yeah, Mrs.
I know.
Hey yo, there's this girl. DJ X1, there's this girl. I'm gonna say this. Her name is Kirby. She's a singer. Yo, she finer than a motherfucker. I don't really do red bones like that, but yo, she's fine. I'm a little Mississippi girl too. So if y'all ever have time to listen to her music, her name is Kirby. She from Mississippi. She just had an album come out like a week or two ago. 6'2" and have 6'2" and a half. Yeah, see, yeah. Like I believe in that more pushing for the cushion, man. Yeah, I believe in that. I believe in that that forte. Hell yeah, boom, 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 breaking, beating it out the frame. And yo, you know what too? Yo, I've been working out. Yo, that's the whole reason of me getting big. Like I'm like 215 right now. I'm 210 right now. Be lifting them up, boom, boom. The big old chicks too, man. Yo, busting it down. Like I do little skinny girls here and there, man. But yeah, I'll beat that out the frame too. But you know, the big girls, that shit's always wet. That shit stay wet. Wet and fat. Trust me.
Y'all not in my comments talking about we don't have to be like them, you guys. Who is we?
Oh shit. Yo, stay safe out there, official C.
Stop including me in your we.
You too, DJ X1. Stay safe out there.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Y'all be acting like starting to be like them starts today. First of all, Charlie Kirk don't believe in empathy. He said it's a bad thing. He said it's some new age made up shit. He also said people got to be sacrificed in order to protect.
215, man. I've been working out.
Now,
in the gym.
If he was saying that,
but yeah, I know niggas hate on Amanda Seales, but I'll break her off with some good shit. Oh yeah, I'll break her off with some good dick. What? Nigga. And I don't even like light-skinned girls like that. With her, she look mad nerdy. I'll be beating that shit out the frame, nigga. Oh, jokes aside. You know, it is, I don't know with Amanda Seales, but like I said, I'll be beating that shit out the frame. I'll beat the guy in. It was a guy in Nice out that pussy, nigga.
For reparations, I may have a little bit of empathy. But this white on white, he died? Damn, B. Life comes at you fast.
Yes, he's thinking that. DJ X1's thinking that.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
told you, yeah.
Did he die? Someone in the comments said he died. They ain't say he did yet.
that nigga kicked the bucket. Amanda, he kicked the bucket. I'm telling you, nigga kicked the bucket.
He gone?
Yeah, he gone.
Wow.
He go.
That's a tough break, bruh.
She's wilding right now.
That's a tough break. What did he think was going to happen when he got up there telling all these people secrets?
Mm-hmm.
What did he think was going to happen? That man said, I'm going to tell y'all all the tea. That was like the other day. That was like the other day. But that man was on there and said, this person was with Epstein and that person, and I promise you. Hold on, let me block this fool. All of that was probably over some capitalist bullshit. Like they didn't give him a job that he wanted or something. That's it. So, what are y'all talking about? Oh, that was Ben Shapiro doing that? Damn.
Ben Shapiro's a piece of shit.
I don't
too.
even, to be very honest, they're all the same person to me. Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk, they're all the same.
Yo, me too, random, man. I like dark-skinned women. Like, I always been attracted to dark-skinned women and stuff like that, man. I've been told people that. My preference always has been dark-skinned women. Yeah, I don't know how y'all can do anything less. I like light-skinned women. Like I told you, that girl Kirby, man, from Mississippi. God damn. God damn. So I gotta say, ooh, y'all want to see a picture of Kirby? Hold on, let me show y'all a picture of Kirby. Who I'm talking about. Let me see this. When I say she's fine, man, yo, she's fine. She was born in Tennessee, but she's from Mississippi. Let's see your album cover. Alright, this is her right here, everyone. Oh shit, what the fuck I just do? Alright, let's go into her Instagram. And I don't even do light-skinned women like that. Not her, that one right there, the light-skinned one.
People won't.
Yeah, her right there. I just took it down. I don't put the music on because I don't want to get copy strike. But yeah, that's her right there. Old Mississippi type of girl. I don't even do little skinny, little thick ones like that. You know? Oh yeah, man. Something about Mississippi women, man. I don't know, man. Mississippi, New Jersey, was it like country Georgia women? Yeah.
Same person to me. I don't.
Yeah, I can't stand Ben Shapiro too, man.
Well, dang. They're all the same person to me. Because at the end of the day,
hey, yo, you know who was, yo, I was on Twitter yesterday. I was listening to a space. I'm sorry to cut y'all off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was listening to Professor Allah, I think his name is. I was on there too. Miss Wani was on there and everything. I said my space on there. I said, yo, niggas is doing God's work. I think, yo, if, like I told him, I was like, yo, if these white supremacists don't die, I mean, if they don't go to war with each other, Mother Nature's gonna kill them. Because they haven't been good to nature, man. You know, so yeah. Yeah, official C. Yeah, man. I love Southern women. They thick.
they all serve the same master.
You got the country women. You got the, the hood rat ones. I love hood rat women. I was always into project and hood rat women. So yeah. Even when let me tell you something. I always said to myself, if I ever get rich, man.
Why would you feel bad
when I
about
got
it?
rich when I was younger, I would say like, I already knew I was gonna marry like a hood rat or something like that. My baby mother's Cambodian, but
The
those
thing
are like
about
niggas of
empathy
Asians. People
is
don't
that
like
it requires
Cambodians.
energy.
And it's because they're dark,
It requires connectivity.
Facts. Hold on, didn't we
Right?
say this already?
And some people
Yeah, she
think
already
empathy and
crashed
sympathy
out,
are the
man.
same thing, and they're
She already crashed out. And we're gonna watch this from a year ago. Forget what we just seen. We already
I want to
seen
go
it.
thought crime. Like, I'm sorry. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
Well, that's the
you
game
wouldn't have
theory
done
I was
that.
talking
You
about.
wouldn't have. You wouldn't have done that before.
That's not an immediate.
No, you wouldn't
that's
have done
not
that
who I
before.
am. That's
No.
not what I believe.
It is the reality the left has
but
created.
Because of DEI, it begs the question when you see a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified. I wouldn't think that if the CEO of United or these airlines would reject DEI and say excellence is the ultimate standard. Is if I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action? It almost creates thought patterns that are not necessarily wholesome. It creates resentment, doesn't it, Heather? No one really cares when it's HR managers. No one cared when it was, just kind of paper shufflers or even engineers. But now when it's like, wait, hold on a second. You're going to remove my appendix and you're a black lesbian?
Charlie Kirk has no problem putting his true beliefs about anyone who isn't a white, rabid conservative like him on full display.
So that it hurts my heart because doing what I love has been kind of taken away from me to please other people. Yeah, that's the point, Simone Biles. You're representing your nation, you're selfish sociopath. You kidding me? We are raising a generation of weak people like Simone Biles. Again, if you want to be, if she got all these mental health problems, don't show up. She's an incredible athlete. Of course she's an incredible athlete. I'm not saying, I just said she's probably the greatest gymnast of all time.
Salute
She's
FBA
also very
Convo.
selfish.
Salute.
She's immature, and she is a shame to the country. She's totally a sociopath. Of course she's a sociopath.
Hell yeah.
Andrew said she's not a sociopath. What kind of person skips the gold medal match? Who does that? It's a shame.
Terrell Owens. He skipped the Hall of Fame. The thing about it, I'm going to say this. With these white supremacists, they think, everybody got to do what everybody got to do what the white supremacist does. It doesn't work like that. Let me tell you something. Everybody can talk shit about Terrell Owens and say how disrespectful this motherfucker was and how he didn't respect people and shit like that. But what about, what's his name? Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield disrespected a lot of people in college and in the NFL. And this nigga still got a fucking job. Terrell Owens broke records. And they single-handed took this nigga out the NFL. This nigga, Colin Kaepernick, a half-breed, spoke up for black brutality. We had cool-ass niggas saying, no, this ain't the way. This nigga used to not stand. And he spoke, and let me tell you something. Out of respect for the U.S. military, he spoke to a vet and said, yo, what's the best way to do this without disrespecting you? And you know what they said? Kneel. They single-handedly took him out and blackballed him. What is that telling you about what is going on right now? What happened to this nigga was not a coincidence. He probably deserved what he got. Like I said, this is probably God's work. But at the end of the day, we can't act like this nigga was innocent. We can't act like this nigga wasn't a scumbag or a fucking racist. We're listening to what this motherfucker is saying. Why the fuck should I feel bad for him?
to the nation.
LeBron James is a self-interested, narcissistic, and we know he's not very smart. He does these press conferences where he thinks he's making sense, spiritually and freedom of speech. But he's a product of his time. What would you expect from LeBron James? It's cool to insult America. It's cool to sell yourself out to China. Not very bright, not wise, not somebody of good character, but is a blowhard. He'll never have to apologize. He'll never have to admit failure. And of course, everyone knows that LeBron James chronically cheats on his wife, obviously. He's an NBA player. Savannah James should be asked about that. Hey, how do you feel about your husband like cheating on you all the time? But that's just how the NBA works. So the whole thing is an open marriage. He's immoral in almost everything he does. He shouldn't be lifted up, but I don't think most Americans do. He would obviously stand for the China national anthem, and he can't even show a modicum of respect for the country that has given him everything.
Including generational black athletes like Simone Biles and the right wing's favorite target, LeBron James, spreading baseless lies and playing into the bigot stereotypes that his base responds to.
Thomas Sowell and Justice Clarence Thomas are far better black role models to celebrate than Martin Luther.
Tom Sowell was a fucking coon. He was a fucking coon. Has he wrote books? This is why I always tell Kwame too. Kwame, stop. Is it Kwame? Is it Revenue, the guy who always recites Tom Sowell? If it's you, Kwame, shame on you, my nigga. And I try to stop giving you fucking strays and taking shots at you, but nigga, when you say, "Oh, well, Tom Sowell said," and this is you, that's where the problem is.
King. Period. End of story.
While also having
role model Thomas
baseless lies and playing into the bigot stereotypes that his base responds to.
Thomas Sowell and Justice Clarence Thomas are far better black role models to celebrate than Martin Luther King. Period. End of story.
While also having the gall to tell the black community which role models they should look up to while smearing the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Holy Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And we said some things today, and we challenged some of...
Official, see, I don't block anybody. The reason why I don't block anybody, because at the end of the day, I never really wanted a platform like that. If you want to say what you want to say what you want to say, but at the end of the day, that shit comes with consequences. If niggas shit on you, niggas jump on your back, bump. I'm gonna tell you something, Official C. I did an episode all about Kwame. If you know how many niggas and I kind of felt bad at the end of it because like probably at least 10 to 13 people threatened Kwame that episode. Niggas threatened the nigga. It was bad. Niggas was sending me emails and everything. Just like, yo. It's just everything comes with the consequences. I actually believe that, you know? Like the shit I do, like say if I do some foul shit, that shit comes with the consequences. I'm gonna have to own it, or whatever comes with it, you know? So it's just, that's why I don't go after white people. I go after the white supremacy. I go after the system. So the people who support the white system, I go after you. This is why I go after Kwame. I go after Coons. This is why I told Kwame yesterday. We had a conversation in the morning. I mean, in the beginning of the show yesterday. You could look at it. I was explaining to him. I was like, yo, it's not that black people don't like immigrants. It's black people are tired of trying to help and fix immigrants' problem while dealing with ours. And when every time some shit comes up with us, they're against us. So it seems like we have to work on ourselves first, then help you after, if it even comes to that. This is why we say, yo, now y'all got to hold y'all own nuts, because at the end of the day, y'all burnt y'all bridges. I was like, Kwame, you already know that black people are forgiving people and they love helping people. Only thing that's different about this is that you're going to have to wait. Oh, salute Spence. Thanks for the Cash App. But yeah, it's just they're going to have to get put on the back burner. They're going to have to wait, or they're going to have to handle this shit themselves. And we've been watching that they can't handle this shit by themselves. The United States has been running through black Americans. It has always been running through the black Americans. People been spewing this lie, talking about black people don't move anything in America. We stop voting. What happens? There's an outrage. Niggas is throwing everything at us. Oh, we don't like black women. We don't think black women can run our country. We don't respect black women. Oh, we don't help the immigrants. Oh yeah, y'all are racist against the Mexicans, and when y'all was in trouble, the Mexicans was helping. No, the Mexicans were helping us steal, nigga. Let's personally be honest. It was because they were getting free shit. Oh, the Haitians and the Jamaicans need help. Well, you know what? When these white people were talking shit about us, they were right along with the white people talking about, yeah, you're the ones committing most of these crimes. Then after that, now we started asking, where's this guy's family from? Once we started asking where those guys' family from, we started figuring out, yo, it's not all these black people committing these crimes. It's all these people that's coming to this country that's committing these crimes. It's these people that coming over here that's committing all these crimes. We was all right with everybody being black, but when we start to see, oh, well, you know, when they win something or when something happens, oh, yo, Nigerian pride, Jamaican excellence. It's no more black excellence. This is why I think black excellence is a myth. It's because, you know why? Because it's because everybody can tether off of that, but only time people want to be black excellent is when it's convenient for people. Other than that, they're throwing up their tribalistic flags. I have to say that. It's not that we don't like y'all. We're tired of being used. We're tired of helping y'all. Then when some shit happened to us, you're nowhere to be found, or you're with the white supremacists talking the same bullshit you're talking to us.
The primary doctrine that is running modernity. If you disagree with our take on MLK, just listen to this episode.
Yeah.
Give it a fair hearing. Just say, hey, maybe I don't agree with Charlie. Maybe I think he's
that was the second
best
one,
person
DJ.
to live in the 20th century and that he's worthy of worship, which is effectively what this society demands. Then fine, just listen to the episode and maybe you'll learn something.
We talk about the positives. And then we also get into some of the other implications of this. We're a truth-seeking show. But I can say declaratively, this guy is not worthy of a national holiday. He is not worthy of godlike status. In fact, I think it's really harmful.
I'm gonna answer Official C's question first, before we finish watching this. It's true. You're right about that. And like I said, it's not that we don't like them. We have immigrants that are our alliance. The problem is these people that speak up for them. These people that speak up for them make them look crazy. But if you don't say anything and you just let the shit slide and fly, we're going to think it's okay with you. Why the fuck we have to tell you something to denounce? Every time let me tell you something, Official C. Every time somebody do some black person or some foundational black person do some nigga shit, what do we always say? Yo, we don't condone that. That nigga's a dickhead. That nigga's a coon. That nigga's a crash out. Stay away from that nigga. We always warn niggas, or we always tell people like, yo, stay away from him. Or, yeah, we don't rock with that shit. That's not us. We always tell everybody that so they don't fall for the same okie doke. These people will let these motherfuckers con us and scam us and tell us after when they need something that, oh, yo, that nigga's a scammer because they need something. We ain't doing that shit no more.
Gross take. Even got some pushback and criticism from black conservatives like Pastor Darnell Scott, Armstrong Williams, and the Blaze's Delano Squires. And reading tweets like this about newly hired New England Patriots coach Gerard Mayo, where Kirk twists Mayo's words about race to claim that Mayo will
Somebody else sent another Cash App too. Oh, DJX1. Salute DJX1. Thanks for the Cash App too. So DJX1 and Spence. Salute. Thank you. I appreciate that.
discriminate against white players. It's no surprise that he chopped it up with the one and only Jason Whitlock to defend and double down on his bigotry. As usual for Jason Whitlock's terrible show.
The response was disappointing because some people, instead of dealing with the substance and or my very public track record of hating bigotry and racism and also associating with people of all sorts of different backgrounds, they started to call me racist. And I'm not saying it's because of this, but Black America was getting richer, they were getting stronger, and families were largely still put together before the Great Society, voting rights.
That's not necessarily true. The reason why the family was growing and the growth of the black community, it's because we all stuck together. Everybody was Black Americans. Everybody played their part. You know, it wasn't because, oh yeah, you know, it was racism. No, it was because we stayed away from y'all. We had our own communities. But once y'all started, y'all burnt those motherfuckers down. You know. This is why I always tell people all the time, we can't use those talking points because Tariq has 6K watching, the most I've ever seen. Yeah, yo, salute to King Flex, man. He was doing his thing last night. I wish I could have watched the whole thing, but I'll catch a glimpse of it. I'll send him an email, definitely saying that. Salute. I got some questions to ask him, anyways. I want to say this. Old Charlie is lying and he's telling the truth at the same time. Black Americans was stronger in those 30s and 40s, but what he's saying is not true. The reason why we were stronger because we stuck together. We stayed away from the white supremacies. This is what us having our own communities was about. When we had our own communities, we worked with each other. Our money stayed in the community. Salute. Next level. It was because the being split from families unwilling. No. You're not listening to me. You gotta listen to what I said. It wasn't because of racism. It's because we stuck together. It was also because our money stayed in our community. It didn't leave the community. That's why if you notice every time a black community in the 30s to the 70s made money and it was a money growing state or community, they either destroyed it, put it underwater, or gentrified it. If you notice, 60 plus communities was destroyed, black communities. There's a reason why they did that. It's because, like, yo, how would it look, these motherfuckers just coming out of slavery, making more money than most of these people in this community, in most of these communities? At one time, in the 1930s, the net worth of Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Black Wall Street was $3 million. And this was within, I think, 10 years. I think this was really in between like 10 years. They basically said, like, yo, if we would have let these motherfuckers make more money within the next 20 years, it will hurt white America. So they did the first airstrike that they ever done to end. This was the first airstrike that ever happened in America was Tulsa, Oklahoma. The first airstrike. That's saying something. That's the problem. Facts, you're right about that next level.
Act and Civil Rights Act. 60 years later, Black America is in a worse position. I'm not saying it's because of the Civil Rights Act. I'm not saying it's because of the Voting Rights Act, but somewhere something went awry. You know, kind of going off your speech, I could have done the old conservative thing. I could have hid in the corner, said, you know what, I'm so sorry, how dare I? Because I saw the chatter increasing. I saw the right-wing intelligentsia saying, no, 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 Charlie, it's a career ender. You don't do this. You just say MLK was awesome, and you don't ask questions, and you just kind of walk away. I said, you know what, I'm not going to do that anymore. I think that kind of attitude is destructive and wrong, and we felt the pressure that day. We were getting text messages of people saying, Charlie, this is going to end your career. Charlie, you'll never be back in decent circles. And I said, you know what, honestly, I don't subscribe to that. I'm going to trust the Lord. I know what we're saying is true. I was disappointed because I said, listen, guys, you could hate what I'm doing. You could criticize it. But if you're just going to throw the R word around like a frisbee because I dare to question somebody who I consider to be a false idol of the modern cult of anti-racism.
Whitlock nodding along with approval is all the proof you need to know that Kirk is hitting all of the right-wing talking points. Characterizing his racist opinions of MLK as valid criticism allows Kirk to use free speech as a crutch to shield him from criticism of what he and Whitlock are trying to do here, whitewashing both the continuing and historical racially motivated crimes that our country was founded on, while demonizing anyone who wanted to correct the historical wrongs.
The thought, of course, is there's only one person in the 20th century that gets a federal holiday, and it's Martin Luther King. I can name at least a dozen people more deserving in the 20th century of a federal holiday than MLK. There are much better figures, such as Billy Graham in the 1960s, who had a lot more to do with the passage of the Civil Rights Act, who gets no credit than Martin Luther King. People forget Billy Graham had White House Oval Office meetings. Billy Graham led the Crusades for a moral awakening. What I'm trying to counter is the reason we talk about race so much is because we have a federal holiday to a guy that talked about race all the time. We celebrate the Civil Rights Act more than the American founding.
Kirk rehashing this old played-out argument is just another sad attempt to tell people to shut up about conversations about racism and race in America. Because to Kirk and other conservatives, racism can't exist if you don't talk about it.
The multi-decade incubator of DEI was housed in the Department of Justice post the Civil Rights Act. The attitude, the enforcement, the precision that the DEI bureaucrats operate with.
I'm going to say something. Like, if you let Charlie Kirk talk, it gets crazy. Don't interrupt him. Don't say anything. Just let him talk. Jason Whitlock knows what he's doing. He's just letting this motherfucker talk, and he's talking crazy. If you interrupt people like him, they're gonna watch what they're saying because they always will have to fix it. You're giving them a chance to fix it. You can't give this motherfucker a chance to fix it. You just let them talk.
Was all workshopped in the Department of Justice in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And just now are we seeing it in corporate America, and we've seen this cancer metastasize. What started as a good intention to try to eradicate the injustices of saying that, you know, only whites can eat at the restaurant has tragically metamorphosized into a beast that has even more hatred than some of the elements of the antebellum South.
You heard that right. Charlie Kirk thinks that the Civil Rights Act and its legacy have brought about more hate than the antebellum South. This is what real-world white supremacy looks and sounds like. And as much as we'd like to ignore the Jason Whitlocks and the Charlie Kirks of the world, this rhetoric simply cannot go unchecked.
This is the shit that he was spewing on just everywhere. You know? And like, do I feel bad he's dead? No, I don't. I'm gonna be personally honest. I don't feel bad. And the reason why I don't feel bad, let me see if I could get that coon ass nigga Myron right here. We're gonna watch Myron.
Charlie Kirk.
Yo, this nigga crashed. This nigga crashed out on Tariq Nasheed. Y'all niggas gotta watch this. This shit had me dying. Yo, I watched this like 10 times, so I might not laugh, but yo, this shit was crazy.
Fuck Tariq Nasheed, man. Charlie Kirk goes around to campuses talking about how violent black people are. His social media timeline goes on about how violent black people are. And in the middle of a speech discussing black gang violence, Charlie gets shot by a white man. This is precisely why. This is precisely why people like Tariq Nasheed are fucking scumbags, man. The fucking.
Yo, this nigga start. Yo, that shit is That's how your old people is your own demise, bro. That shit is crazy. Yo, that nigga got heated when he said that. Yo, watch this. Yo, he's heated. Watch this.
Fuck Tariq Nasheed, man. Charlie Kirk goes around to campuses talking about how violent black people are. His social media timeline.
Is it true? He goes around here shitting on black people, saying black people are a single period. Yo. Stop being emotional. Yo, that shit was funny, my nigga. Watch this. Oh.
Fuck Tariq Nasheed, man. Charlie Kirk goes around to campuses talking about how violent black people are. His social media timeline goes on about how violent black people are. And in the middle of a speech discussing black gang violence, Charlie gets shot by a white man. This is precisely why. This is precisely why people like Tariq Nasheed are fucking scumbags, man. The fucking scumbags, dude. The man literally just got fucking shot. And you're gonna say some stupid shit about this. You fucking piece of shit, bro.
Yo, look at his face.
Stupid this is
look at his face.
This is precisely why. This is precisely why people like Tariq Nasheed are fucking scumbags, man. The fucking scumbags, dude. The man literally just got fucking shot. And you're gonna say some stupid shit about this. You fucking piece of shit, bro. You can't even exercise an ounce of fucking compassion for somebody as they're going through the worst fucking moment in their life. And you're dumb monkey ass over here fucking saying this type of shit. You fucking piece of shit, dude. You fucking piece of shit, man.
Oh my god.
It's called fucking humanity, man. I would've wished this on my fucking worst enemy. Fucking credible, man.
Oh shit.
Wow. Fucking incredible, dude. I guarantee you if the roles were reversed.
That nigga's feelings is hurt. He's heated. Oh my god. Yo. Facts FBA Carlo. Facts DJ X1. Yo, True Spencer 49. Salute. Yo, that shit was crazy. You see the nigga's face? He was like, yo, it was crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Fucking yo.
But look at it. Yo, he's thinking too. He's like, let's look at this nigga.
And in the middle of a speech discussing black gang violence, Charlie gets shot by a white man.
I'm gonna show you the face. Right there, that's the face right there. He's heated, nigga. That nigga is heated. He's about to go, this nigga is about to Habibi out, my nigga. This is what you call Habibi fatigue, nigga. This is Habibi fatigue. This shit is crazy. I have never seen no shit like this ever. Watch this. Look at. Let's look at. That's
yo.
That face.
And this is
That's the
This
face.
is precisely why. This is precisely why people like Tariq Nasheed are fucking scumbags, man. The fucking scumbags, dude. The man literally just got fucking shot. And you're gonna say some stupid shit about this.
As Wu-Tang always say, Gotta protect your neck, my nigga. Gotta protect your neck, nigga.
You fucking piece of shit, bro. You can't even exercise an ounce of fucking compassion for somebody as they're going through the worst fucking moment in their life.
Nope.
And you're dumb monkey ass over here fucking saying this type of shit. You fucking piece of shit, dude.
Yup.
You fucking piece of shit, man. It's called fucking humanity, man.
It's called fucking
I wouldn't wish
humanity,
this on my
man.
fucking...
It's called fucking humanity, man. It is called fucking humanity, man.
Piece of shit, dude.
This is my favorite part right here.
You fucking piece of shit, man.
Right here, right here.
It's called fucking humanity, man. I wouldn't wish this on my fucking worst enemy. In-fucking-credible, man.
Yeah.
Wow. In-fucking-credible, dude. I guarantee you if the roles were reversed and something happened to Tariq and Charlie found out about it, he would offer his condolences. He would say, I'm praying for Tariq Nasheed. I guarantee you, Charlie would exercise.
Yo, everybody, for Shabaka and Revenue, Shabaka, also known as Revenue, the white supremacists, we gotta play this from the beginning. Kwame, we needed you have you watch this video because I know you're in and out of spaces as always. You're doing your liberal due diligence. So I want you to watch this video on your boy. And he defended you and Tariq Nasheed, all right? Just watch.
Fuck Tariq Nasheed, man. Charlie Kirk goes around to campuses talking about how violent black people are. His social media timeline goes on about how violent black people are. And in the middle of his speech discussing black gang violence, Charlie gets shot by a white man. This is precisely why people like Tariq Nasheed are fucking scumbags, man. The fucking scumbags, dude. The man literally just got fucking shot. And you're gonna say some stupid shit about this. You fucking piece of shit, bro. You can't even exercise an ounce of fucking compassion for somebody as they're going through the worst fucking moment in their life. And you're dumb monkey ass over here fucking saying this type of shit. You fucking piece of shit, dude. You fucking piece of shit, man.
Salute, Kwame.
It's called fucking humanity, man. I wouldn't wish this on my fucking worst enemy. In-fucking-credible, man. Wow. In-fucking-credible, dude. I guarantee you if the roles were reversed and something happened to Tariq and Charlie found out about it, he would offer his condolences. He would say, I'm praying for Tariq Nasheed. I guarantee you, Charlie would exercise 10 times the fucking compassion this fucking piece of shit is exercising right now. If Tariq got shot and Charlie heard about this, he would pray for him because he's a Christian. I know he would. I told you. This fucking scumbag is over here saying this stupid shit. Dude, it is incredible to me how people cannot exercise compassion to someone that has a family, children. Who gives a fuck about his political beliefs? The guy's a fucking human being, man. At the end of the day, he's done far more good for humanity than any of these fucking pieces of shit.
You think Byron? Nah, they're not. After this, no. Yo, Byron don't want to spend no money. He's being cheap. He don't want to spend no money. I know the first one was on a flute and red. Oh no, Tariq Nasheed wiped him down, man. Well, yeah, because you know what? Myron's gonna make crazy money. That's why. Nigga, you got Tariq Nasheed versus Myron Gaines. Nigga, Myron Gaines made, a good penny. Nigga, you know how, I'm gonna tell y'all something, all right? Salute to Ray Ray. Yeah, man, we smoking that shit all day, man. Nigga kicked the bucket. Nigga taking the dirt nap. And he's out of here. Nigga's out of here. He said, he's really unhinged. Yeah, he is unhinged. Trigger says, I think, he should give him $500,000. I think it's worth it. And the reason why, it's Tariq Nasheed, King Flex. It's not, let me tell y'all something. certain people like Tariq Nasheed, even what's my man's name? Cornell West, Captain Tazariot, he's getting up there and, you know, paying him to debate. This nigga been laying niggas out, especially niggas from Egypt. Like the niggas who got the Egypt ideology, like the commit people. Yeah, nigga, he been laying them niggas out. So it's... At least, let me tell you something. Sooner or later, Captain Tazariot is going to be worth at least $15,000 to debate. And that's minimum. You know, because he be... Yo, what's going on, Dorsey? Salute, salute. The nigga been getting busy. I gotta say that Captain Tazariot be getting busy. He makes niggas laugh, especially with, like I said, with the commit people. He be putting out the little gay picture and stuff like that. Niggas be shooting semen in people's mouths. Yo, the nigga is funny. Nigga is funny. So yeah, niggas be getting busy. Myron has the paid because he's a yeah. Niggas running out of stuff to say. Niggas is debunking him. He's getting caught up in weird positions, especially with his girl. Like, niggas, yo, your girl said you got a little wee-wee, nigga. Then after that, you in bed, niggas seeing pictures with you in bed with white men and stuff. Like, nigga, were you having a Diddy party at Northeastern, nigga? Like, yo, what the fuck been going on? You know, so, like, you gotta put those things into the picture and stuff. Hold on. Why would Tariq give him that clout? Yeah. Tariq been giving him too much clout, you know? Let's watch these two more videos right here.
Kirk. I wasn't the biggest fan of Charlie Kirk. I certainly didn't agree with a lot of his stance on things racially within the black community. I did, however, agree with his take on the transgender topic in terms of what is a woman? Science versus feelings. That being said, the tragic part about all this is that we have arrived in a place in society where we are not allowed to have dialogue. And whether you agree or disagree, we should always keep the door open for dialogue.
The passing of Charlie Kirk has stirred a wide range of reactions, but the reflections of comedians Ari Spears and DL.
So I'm gonna say this, everyone. When he said with the transgender science over feelings, we got to say the same thing with Black History, with the Black, the Black Museum Church. Even though I'm kind of against it, but I understand why it's there. I'm just against it because I want the Nat Turner knife and Bible. I'll pay for it. So I want it. So I want it, like really want it, you know, and put it in my house. Just, and also too, what's the agenda of it? But the reason why they want to take out these and revise Black History is because white people feelings. White supremacists are feelings. They don't want to feel like, oh, yo, I'm the most evil motherfucker in the world. That's the only reason, but it's the fucking truth why, you know, shit be popping off. You know, so that's why I say, you know, it's only good for you, but not good for me, you know? It's on that type of shit.
Hughley stand out for their depth and contrast. Spears acknowledged his disagreements with Kirk, especially on issues concerning the black community, while admitting he found common ground with him on debates over gender identity. For Spears, the real tragedy was not only Kirk's death, but the broader reality that society no longer allows for dialogue without it spiraling into hatred and, in this case, violence. He urged that disagreement must never cross into murder and emphasized the need to focus on shared humanity rather than reducing every tragedy to a racial frame. D.L. Hughley approached the event from another angle, highlighting empathy as the missing cornerstone of both American life and Christianity. He criticized the hypocrisy of those who dismiss empathy as weakness while claiming to uphold Christian values, pointed out that selective compassion based only on race, appearance, or belief is nothing more than tribalism. For Hughley, Americans' normalization of violence against ideological opponents is not an exception, but a defining characteristic of its culture. Together, Spears and Hughley offer two vital perspectives that intersect at the same warning. Without dialogue, without empathy, society risks collapsing into endless cycles of hostility and dehumanization. Their words make clear that Kirk's death is not only about one man, but about the state of communication, compassion, and community in America today. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Fried Plantain.
Most tragic recent events that have taken place. We're going to have a lot to talk about on the upcoming episode of Spears and Steinberg podcast, which new episodes are available every Wednesday and Thursday. But yo, check this out. I wasn't the biggest fan of Charlie Kirk. I certainly didn't agree with a lot of his stance on things racially within the black community. I did, however, agree with his take on the transgender topic in terms of what is a woman? Science versus feelings. That being said, the tragic part about all this is that we have arrived in a place in society where we are not allowed to have dialogue. And whether you agree or disagree, we should always
You just said that, OC, too.
For dialogue. Because through dialogue comes change. That being said, that was sad and tragic. And may he rest in peace, and condolences to his family. And like I said, even though I didn't agree with some of the things he said, I agreed with some of the things he said. But he should have been able to voice his opinion without death being his ending, murder.
Spears underscores that disagreement should never escalate into violence, casting the killing as evidence of a societal inability to separate debate from destruction. Spears' reaction deepens when he discusses the brutal murder of a Ukrainian girl, which he describes in stark and unfiltered terms. His outrage targets not only the act itself, but also the ways in which such tragedies are often racialized.
We got to do better as a society, man. We have to be able to communicate how we feel without disagreements leading to murder. And this is the last thing I'm going to touch on. The Ukrainian girl that was heinously, brutally murdered by the brother. That mother should be buried under the jail. Because that was gross. It was sick.
Did anybody ever seen the video of that? I still haven't seen the video of it, and I know they're probably trying to hide it and stuff. We seen blood leaking out this nigga off it. I haven't seen it, so I can't even say anything. You know?
It was unwarranted, it was uncalled for, and it was effed up. But again, everybody gets caught in their feelings, and we turning this into a racial thing when it shouldn't be that. This is about the murder of a human being. Let's keep it on a human level and not make it about race, because that is a slippery slope. I saw with somebody on AI, they created an AI where they said, had this been a black woman, and they showed a picture where she was replaced by a black woman, and the surrounding people who were originally around her were black, were now white. And the caption read, had this been a black woman, nothing of Charlotte would be left standing. Everything would be destroyed. To which my reply was, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, recovered. If you know, you know. Now you make of that what you will. But do the history, do the homework, and you will understand my quote. But again, may she rest in peace. It was tragic, it was horrible, It was effed up, and that dude who did that should be punished to the 10th degree. Love.
Spears tries to balance this tension, refusing to reduce tragedy to race while acknowledging that past injustices shape how people interpret such events today. In this, his analysis blends empathy with caution, pressing his audience to mourn the victim.
Know who we're about to watch? Yo, y'all gotta give me a second. I'ma surprise y'all. I'ma watch.
As a human being,
I'ma surprise y'all. This nigga's bored. Yeah. Yo, we gotta watch them. We gotta see what he's gonna say. Give me a second. Oh shit. Oh my god. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. All right, give me a second, everyone. I'm about to. All right, everybody, we gotta watch this. Hold on. Oh man. All right, y'all ready? Yeah, his ideology is crazy. We're gonna watch your boy how he feel about We're gonna watch how he feels about Charlie Kirk, man. It was powerful, man.
What's your opinions of Kirk's death? I don't give a fuck about Kirk's death. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no white man dying. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking white boy dying. Anything I care about a white boy being killed by another white boy. I don't give a fuck about no white boy dying.
Yo, this is y'all white supremacist people. He's another white supremacist that be spewing that ideology. Cause the nigga can't catch up on time because y'all niggas want the old thing back. This is what y'all, this is who y'all support.
Fuck about no Peckerwood getting shot. I thought I don't give a fuck about no white boy getting killed. Chill shit.
Wow.
200 nigga real. He has 2 kids. Fuck his kids.
Oh,
fuck about
shit.
that white boy kid. They probably autistic anyway.
Listen with
Chill shit. We go 0 to 100 nigga real. He has 2 kids. Fuck his kids.
Oh,
they give a fuck about that white boy kid. They probably autistic anyway. Give a fuck about that white boy kid. Fuck them kids. Fuck Charlie Kirk babies. Give a fuck. All the poor niggas that die, man, fuck that white boy. It is white babies. Niggas don't fuck about no white boy. White on white crime. I don't give a fuck about white on white crime. White people don't care about black on black crime. Fuck that white boy. In his death.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, and also share this podcast, please. It helps with the algorithm. And If you want to give donations, I'll put it in the live chat for y'all.
He got 2 kids. So, King Born did too. Fuck his babies too. Yeah, they think I'm supposed to girl.
Yo, this nigga's wild.
Think I'm having fun.
Baby on it.
Didn't nobody shoot me on the college campus. That's why they staffed them white folk campus. Had he been to an HBCU, they just would have recorded it. They think I care about a white man getting killed.
Yo,
nigga, I killed the white man.
Nigga.
Yeah, don't give a fuck about no motherfucking white boy getting put on his pussy.
Hey, yo, and let me tell you the crazy part. Who y'all think put money in this nigga's pockets? The white supremacists. He was just saying, like, yo, man, I feel bad about... The nigga was on 80 Wars a minute ago. Oh, yeah, it was sad, man, all this other shit. Yeah. That nigga don't give a fuck. Yeah. DJ's what? He don't give a fuck. He don't care. But you gotta understand, these motherfuckers put money in this man's pocket.
He should have had protection.
That nigga's
I'll
good.
protect me. He'll give a damn about nothing.
Pay the bill shit, and now I'm fed that shit, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth, nigga. My actions being louder than my words, nigga. How you so?
I ain't a nigger. I'm a nigga. But I wish I could be a nigger. I didn't live during them times.
That shit is crazy.
Well, thank you for the compliment.
That shit is crazy. We don't want to see these cool niggas, you know. You know. We're gonna watch the Tariq Nasheed, and we're gonna end it from that. You know, we're gonna watch half of that, depending on how long that shit is. Let's see. Alright, we'll watch half of it. That's just like an hour. Yeah, that's just an hour. I wanna go get some sneakers. I wanna go buy some sneakers. Some more Jordans, you know, something for the fall. Maybe get 2 pairs.
All right, we in the building. If you got to give me a thumbs, oh, I get that too long because oh man, we got to get into it. Y'all give me a retweet, by the way. Everybody give me a retweet. Everybody give me a retweet, ladies and gentlemen, to let people know that we are indeed live early. And as you know, family, right-wing commentator / suspected white supremacist Charlie Kirk was killed today in Utah. And I'm not speaking out of turn by saying that he's a suspected white supremacist. I've told him that for years. I've said that directly to him. And really, that's what he's known for. To be honest, Charlie Kirk is not really known for anything else except spewing a lot of anti-black vitriol. What else is Charlie Kirk known for? Okay? But nevertheless, he was out there in Utah at some university there giving a speech. It was about 3,000 people out there. And the sniper was on a roof and let one of them hot things loose and got him up out of here.
He's out of here.
And well, a lot of people feel a certain way about it. A lot of people have been talking about it. I made a couple of tweets about it. I didn't really clown him, but I asked some questions. I just talked about the irony of it. I had a tweet that went viral. Let me find that tweet. Boy, the white the white supremacists call themselves attacking anybody who has something critical to say about Kirk. Mm-hmm. They call themselves dogpiling and attacking people. My tweet, let me pull up my tweet. My tweet said, and it went super viral, it says Charlie Kirk goes around campuses talking about how violent black people are. His social media timeline goes on and on and on about how violent black people are.
Right about that.
And he's out here in Utah, and in the middle of his speech discussing black gang violence, he gets shot by a white man. Oh God. Oh, I've been all types of N-words today.
Jigaboos.
I've been all types of N-words, jigaboos. I've been everything. All the white supremacists are losing their mind. We got one up in here now. Hold on, let me get Dr. Davinsky. He's our resident white supremacist. Dr. Davinsky, how y'all feeling about this in Australia? You back in Australia?
Yeah, bro. When I saw that video today, I laughed for like 10 minutes. But look, we can't jump to conclusions. I think there's a chance there was a fentanyl involved.
Oh, was it fentanyl?
I think it was. I think we have to wait for the coroner's report. I think
niggas is disrespectful.
that are probably going to come out in future. White people love heroin, so we can't jump to conclusions, Tariq. I think that there's a little gunshot, but really I think there was an overdose. He clenched up. He did the fentanyl fold. You saw it. I mean, this.
Hey man, you never know. So we're just waiting on all the facts to come through. But yeah, the irony is not lost, family. The irony is not lost, and I'm not celebrating, but I'm not shedding a tear.
Yeah, me either.
Folks are telling us, they're jumping up in our timelines, telling us we have to have empathy, and we gotta take the high road. Oh, he has a family. Oh, you shouldn't wish this on anybody. Oh, don't be like that. I know y'all not wagging y'all finger at black people. I know you guys are not
gotta be very
people to be empathetic towards Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk said himself he don't like the word empathy because he shows none when black people are being harmed. Charlie Kirk's whole career revolves around and it's centered around denigrating black people. That's his career. Charlie Kirk has made a career, and even his organization, Turning Points USA, that's a racist ass organization. Go look up all the accusations of racism within that organization.
Yo, I gotta ask y'all a question. Is King Flex one of the most pettiest people have you ever met? I think his shit is worse than fucking Charleston White's. I think his is worse than Charleston White's, yeah.
For years, I've been calling them out for years for their inside institutional racism within that organization. Go look it up. Just Google. Just Turning Point USA racism. Yeah? Charlie Kirk, for years, has sat up here and justified the murder and the harming and the subjugation of black people nonstop.
Facts.
Going all the way back to Tamir Rice. There's tweets from him from 2013 justifying
Facts, that's true.
not Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin, I'm sorry. Caping for Zimmerman and justifying Trayvon Martin getting hemmed up by Zimmerman. Charlie Kirk, his anti-black racism goes way back. You understand? This man has said all types of vile stuff about black people. Jacob Blake, remember he got shot out there? He was justifying that. Every black person with a decent job is a DEI hire, according to him. He denigrated black women. What did he say about Ketanji Brown and all that, saying that she's a DEI hire,
too. That's crazy.
saying that black women, basically, they don't have the brain processing power to be taken seriously, so you got to steal a white person's slot. He said stuff like this. And the repeated lies about George Zimmerman. I mean, that whole George Zimmerman died of fentanyl and all that stuff, justifying George Zimmerman getting lynched, justifying Breonna Taylor getting executed, talking about she was a criminal and her thug boyfriend this and thug boyfriend that. So blaming her for getting shot by race soldiers. Come on, this dude has a long history of anti-black racism. He said the Civil Rights Act in the 60s was a huge mistake. So that's denigrating all of us, saying that we don't really deserve rights. He's always talking about the black community's problem is not racism. Oh, it's the fatherlessness in black culture, just denigrating us all the time. These things have real world consequences because he's clicked in with the political machine. So those white supremacist views and anti-black views that he spews, that ends up in policies. See, he's not some harmless troll. This dude is.
Here we go, Kwame. Kwame, let me ask you a question. This nigga right now is defending you, Kwame. He is defending you. He's defending your tether brethrens. And you got an audacity to call him a grifter because he's defending you? Maybe he should defend you and let these niggas beat y'all up and not say anything. Nah. I'm going to let him defend you because y'all not defending yourselves.
Clicked in with the White House, spewing that nonsense. This man also said Dr. Martin Luther King was an awful person and not a good person. He said if he's on a plane and he sees a black pilot, oh boy, I hope he's qualified, is all that stuff. Y'all remember recently there was a flood and some white kids got caught up in a flood, and I think they perished in a flood, and this dude turned around and blamed black people, talking about the fire chief who was miles away was a DEI hire, and he just wasn't qualified, and they allowed the white kids to drown. This was a vile dude, man. So for them to expect us to drop down and have empathy, now I have seen some black people, quote unquote, shedding tears.
Kwame.
Have you noticed that? What tethers?
Kwame cried.
Oh, I've seen some tethers boo-hooing.
Kwame,
some of these
revenue.
Negroes, I've seen some of them boo-hooing about it. So yeah, this is very interesting. I'm looking at the people who are sad about this.
Yo, Kwame, I'm starting to think you love Tariq Nasheed. You have no purpose without Tariq Nasheed. He lives in your mind rent-free. That nigga lives in your mind rent-free, bro.
Because we don't owe him anything. We don't owe Charlie Kirk anything. I want y'all to understand something. Empathy is not owed to anybody who showed us none.
Facts.
Charlie Kirk repeatedly denied the humanity of black victims. He defended the systems that allowed them to be killed without justice. And it's hypocritical for anybody to sit up here and tell us, after they done sat there and watched this dude promote anti-black narratives, to ask us to show some type of empathy towards him.
He lives in your mind, Kwame.
Come on now, we're going to have to get deep. We're going to have to get deep. You spent years promoting racial hostility, and somebody on CNN said it. Some white person was like, yeah, he's been spewing a lot of hate, and yeah, he's been doing all, and then CNN had to go out and make an apology. I guess the white supremacist trolls start calling up there, threatening or whatever. Yeah, the white supremacists, boy, they took a big L with this one. They don't like this one. This is a big L.
Go on,
but
Randall.
The thing is,
Get him, Randall.
We're told that we have to extend empathy to Kirk because he got hit allegedly by a white person. And the white supremacists, they don't extend any empathy towards black deaths. There was no national call for empathy when Eric Garner, he died, and then all these other people, Philando Castile, none of that stuff. Charlie Kirk and those dudes, they use those deaths for political clout. So why should black people play this whole empathy game by ourselves? We're not doing that. His platform was built on anti-black messaging. He wasn't just a controversial speaker.
They don't know what they do.
Because a lot of people are like, well, he was just talking and speech and free speech. This dude helped push policies that harm people in the real world. He always pushed this narrative that systematic racism doesn't exist and that black Americans, we were somehow entitled and that police brutality was exaggerated. Facts. So his death does not erase that. It don't erase that. Let me tell you something. Your death don't sanitize your legacy. I know that we have a thing where, people don't like speaking ill on the dead. But somebody who marginalized people as a career, no, we can give an honest assessment of a public figure. We're just giving an honest assessment. We're not denigrating him. We're repeating his words. I put up a picture of, y'all see the picture I put up of Charlie Kirk in heaven with George Zimmerman? I'm sorry. I put up a picture of Charlie Kirk in heaven with George Floyd. They giving a fist bump in heaven. All the white supremacists got so mad. Oh, God damn you, Tarek. Too soon, dude. What? I put rest in power. I didn't put nothing derogatory. I put a picture of George Floyd and Charlie Kirk in heaven giving each other the fist bump. Now, what's wrong with that? Huh? They're both in the afterlife. All right? He made a career talking about George Floyd's death and justifying it, and then now look at him. They kicking it. Huh? But listen, you can't demand morality from the people you oppressed.
Facts.
This is the same people, they turn a blind eye to injustice against us and then demand that we take the high road. I've had people say that. You guys should take the high road. High road, hell. That's emotional manipulation.
Facts.
No. You're not going to weaponize morality against us, and you're sitting up here propping up this person who was one of the main oppressors. See, that high road talk, that's a tool of control, ladies and gentlemen. Telling Black people to be better or show grace, that's a little psychological tactic to silence justified frustration. You know, it's the demand that we uphold the moral standard while
St. Michael's, you are what your father is.
The white supremacists can be as vile as they want to be without any consequences. No. We don't do that. And again,
there's two ways you can look at it, St. Michael's. You are what your father is. That's the biblical way. When we talk about lineage and culture, he can still be Black, but land-wise, no. I mean, land-wise, yes. Because they were raised with their father. According to the AI. Don't do AI. He said I'm 30%. Yo, you want to see my great-grandparents? That's my great-grandparents. They were native. He said Tariq's kids is Jewish. Y'all better stop playing with people's kids. Yo, Charlie Kirk just got popped, nigga. This nigga just got caught a hot slug in his neck, and y'all fucking around with niggas' kids. Y'all niggas is crazy. St. Michael's. Your boy old Charlie just got caught a hot slug in the neck. And you still you playing around with niggas' kids. You wildin'. This nigga's crazy.
Death is being politicized, just like he did others. Charlie Kirk politicized every major Black death.
Crazy.
He used them to promote law and order, justified authoritarian policy.
1,000 years ago, Kwame.
He tried to erase the systematic issues behind them. So his death is political too. So the irony is not lost. See, they hate that this irony is whooping that ass. And it's interesting. Let me talk to the white people. I know there's a lot of white people in here. Let me talk to you.
St. Michael's, you got to listen.
Let me talk to you, because now I'm looking at a lot of the white people who are showing all of this outpouring. And I saw some white people in Utah crying. Like,
facts.
Oh, they felt like they took an L, especially some of these moderates, some of these white people who kind of play the middle. I'm a moderate. I love everybody. But they low-key support those racist views. I want y'all to understand something. Some of these moderate white people
You
who act
you turning on your
all,
brother
you
in
know,
St.
all
Michael.
neutral and oh no, I don't believe in racism. Oh, we all got to get together and break bread, brother, and all that stuff. Let me tell you something. A lot of them are falling out and they feel a certain way about Charlie Kirk because I'm like,
Oh no, Kwame, we shoot dogs in Alabama. Oh no, they don't play with dogs down south. That's why it's a gun carrying state. They will shoot a dog. They don't give a fuck. This ain't the East Coast. Down south they shoot animals. Yes. They will shoot a fucking German Shepherd. So you want to fuck around and say, "Oh yeah, nigga gonna get chased." Nah, don't put that Alabama shit. My cousin shot a few dogs.
and Charlie Kirk ain't really known for anything else except his racist ass views. He ain't known for nothing else. What the hell else is he known for? You understand? When he goes to these college campuses,
DJ.
what does the conversation
Let him
always
know,
go to?
DJ
Every
explain.
clip I see, it's you're talking to a bunch of white people, then the conversation is about how black folks ain't shit. How black people are the problem. Black people we're criminals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's his platform. The man's last words was him denigrating black people. He started to go in on us in Utah. Somebody asked him about mass shootings, and he was like, well, do we count the gang violence? And then pow! Pow! Them hot things.
He outta here.
This man went to the grave
Shit on
denigrating
black
black
people,
people.
yeah.
He went to the grave with our names in his mouth. Because, yeah, when you talk about gang violence, that's a euphemism for black. That's us. That's a euphemism for us. You see? So that man took his anti-black racism to the grave with
That
him.
nigga was out of here.
But the thing is, a lot of these so-called moderate white people who are kind of feeling a certain way about Charlie Kirk, they really feel a certain way. They really feel bad about it. Why? Because there's a shared racial interest and worldview with these people. See, a lot of them, you can't speak as bluntly as Charlie Kirk did. So a lot of these white moderates, you will share the same racial assumptions and anxieties about maintaining your privilege. And his death, it feels personal to them because he was voicing things that they quietly believed, but they avoid saying it out loud. See, that's what they needed him for. See, he was kind of their crash out. Sometimes they need a crash out who would do the dirty work for them, and that was his
Kwame,
thing.
you're a crash out for
His
the white
thing was
people.
he was the crash out guy. He's going to spit that real white supremacist truth, and white society gets to play the good cop, bad cop dynamic with him. See, the white moderates, they play this role of the reasonable face of whiteness while allowing Charlie Kirk to play the bad cop. So he'll take the heat. He'll say the loud part out, the loud part's loud, and he gives the white moderates this plausible deniability. So now that he's gone, see, they feel like they lost a tool that allowed them to mask their own complicity to white supremacy. See, a lot of them, they feel like they've lost a political shield. See, his rhetoric was a protective buffer. See, he absorbed the backlash from the black communities and the progressives, while the moderates kept their little neutral reputation intact. So his absence, it forces them closer to the front lines now. So yeah, you ain't got that buffer. He was a very good buffer for them. Huh? And they would invest in his platform. He wasn't just a rogue loudmouth. You know, he was funded. They funded this guy. And white moderates, they might not have openly supported him, but some of them low-key donate to these guys. They donate to the networks and to his think tanks. So his death, that threatens those investments and the machinery that allowed them to quietly back his agenda. And a lot of these moderates, they feel like they've lost control of extremism. See, Kirk was a controlled crash out artist. He was controlled. He wasn't like Richard Spencer went over the top. Charlie Kirk, he was groomed and polished by the think tank. So he knew how not to go full Richard Spencer. You know, they gave him the right talking points to use, the right dog whistles to use, where he would still get criticism, but he wouldn't lose funding like the Richard Spencers and those guys, or the Nick Fuenteses, where you can't get no big money. You can't get no corporate sponsorship like the Nick Fuentes, because he's gone full clan member, basically. But Kirk knew how to go right below full clan member. He knew how to word everything in a codified way where the white supremacists would kind of get the message. So he would say some outrageous things while the white moderates pretended to distance themselves. Oh God, ooh, that's kind of harsh. We all got to get together. But they secretly agree with that stuff. So without him, that mask slips, and they risk being exposed.
Hey man, yeah, it does. You know why, St. Michael's? Because white people are killing white people, man. Y'all been worried about black fatigue so much. Y'all been worried about black on white violence and shit like that. Now, nigga, we're figuring, y'all looking in the mirror and saying, y'all are very violent. My race is very, very fucking violent, and they're not civil. Remember the first time I met you and what I told you about yourself? Do you remember St. Michael's? I said, St. Michael's, you have a very, very barbaric, savage, uncivilized race. I said, y'all committed more fucking genocides, murders, rapes, pillaging than anybody in the world. I was like, your race has done that. I was like, for you to point your fingers and talk about violence and killing is blasphemy to me. It's an ugly lie. It is an ugly lie that you're spewing. I was like, you got to be careful when you say shit like that, because at the end of the day, you are a very, very violent person if we're going by your race. I have told you that. Now you are looking in the mirror, and you and your people are about to have a civil war against each other. Salt Lake City FBI released the suspect's picture. Oh, thank you, Mr. Prince Isaac. Let's look that up. But yeah, St. Michael's, and let's end it. After that, let's end it right here. Let's look at the picture. Like, what y'all going through, y'all think y'all going through a revolution, but y'all not going through no revolution. Y'all going through a fucking stupidity moment. Like I said, another white man killing another white man. This is fucking insane. This nigga's gonna off himself. Let's see if I can find it.
We are back here for you on live now from Fox. I'm your host, Mike Page. Thanks again for joining us, continuing to bring you the breaking news coverage of Charlie Kirk murder.
Nah, that's not it. This is how this motherfucker look like. This is a shame. You got shot by a motherfucking hillbilly. That is a goddamn shit. See, St. Michael's, these are your peoples killing each other. Y'all gonna go through a civil war. This is what happened when black people, and I told you, St. Michael's, this is what happened when black Americans are not involved in stuff. It's like, it's like we balance everything. We balance everything. He fucked up. The guy, he got shot by a fucking hillbilly. This is the guy right here. This is the suspect. All you got to do is raid all the fucking meth labs and you can find him. Let me tell you something. I think, and I'm gonna be personally honest, I think this is conservative versus conservative. And I'm gonna be personally honest. And the reason why I say conservative versus conservative, because there has been a divide in conservitude, if I'm saying it right. MAGA versus America First. That's y'all war. That's your civil war that's gonna happen. I don't think this has nothing to do with liberals. I think y'all seen the first nigga with a lace front and you thought it was him. I think it's these niggas who are conservative, but you are putting other things first except America. Oh, yes, you will find violent crime in trailer parks. Yes, you will. St. Michael's, I lived in Alabama. Y'all were one of the most violent, nasty, fucking unsanitary, fucking disgusting people. I'm being personally honest. I am being honest. Especially y'all motherfuckers that live in those projects. You heard of Whitey Bulger. That's one of your kind. He is Irish born. He is not Irish born, but he is Irish ethnicity. He hated black people, but he was a borderline pedophile, if not pedophile, and a rat. James Bulger. He was from Boston, but South Boston. I'm telling you, St. Michael's, you know me. I will never lie to you, but this shit's going to get crazy for you. You're going to have to pick a side. Me, I don't have to pick a side. I'm black. They don't give a fuck about black people. Don't forget, I'm only 13% of the fucking of the country. You, my man. You, my man, you're going to have to pick a side. America First or MAGA? You're really going to have to pick a side, St. Michael's. Yeah, we smoking on that Charlie pack tonight. Oh, Charlie's out of here. That nigga kicked the bucket. Now he taking a dirt nap. Jesus Christ. You lost your first love to a black man. Yeah, it's been war ever since. Yeah. St. Michael's, this is your war, and this is why black Americans, this is why I told you it would have been easier, y'all, just give black Americans reparations, policies, and laws. Now you're going through all this bullshit. Bullshit that you didn't have to go through. Bullshit that could have been resolved through black America helping. Black America's been dancing since January. Nigga, they've been dancing since November. The fuck? While y'all niggas destroy United States, niggas been dancing. Don't that sound like something? Don't that sound like when y'all was trying to build America by yourself and y'all couldn't do it? Y'all was on the borderline of eating each other. That's why some burial grounds are missing and y'all been eating black people. Y'all been eating black people since the 1970s. Yeah. Shout out to OC. What's OC? Shout out to what's going on, official C. But this is the shit that you gotta go to. Yo, St. Michael's, I know you think I'm crazy. I understand. You know, some of the shit that I say, it sounds bizarre. But if you actually really did some research and actually looked through it, you'd be like, yo, that shit sounds bizarre, but I did not know that shit happened. Yeah, niggas was smoking on that George Floyd pack with fentanyl. So, y'all niggas couldn't breathe, remember? Now it's protect your neck. Like, come on. You can't breathe? I gotta protect my neck. You know, so this is what y'all gotta understand. And this is where I'm gonna land at. Black America, just stay the fuck out of it. Let's keep on talking about that reparations and tangibles. Let's talk about those policies. And we're going to stay busy. We're going to get busy out here. We're going to stay fly out here. You know we the flyest of all time. And even with our allies, just stay with Black America. You know, just fall in line. There's, like I said, Black America, let me tell you, one thing you'll learn about Black Americans, we don't need leaders. We just need to play our part. We just need to play our part. Martin Luther King wasn't a leader. He was just an icon. But he fucked up when he was just allying everybody else who wasn't who wasn't a part of the blood. I mean, wasn't part of the race in his ear. Do I think he messed? And I'm gonna say this: do I think he messed with white women? Yeah, probably. Sometimes, you know, he want to taste a little snow bunny. You know, sometimes he want a little bit of vanilla on the side. You know, some vanilla ice cream. You know. It be happening. Let me tell you something. Oh, back in the days when slavery time came, you don't think these white women were fucking with these black men? Yo, they used to have brothels for white women. White women would come over there, get banged out by black men and stuff like that. And yo, they used to have brothels for white women. Yeah. All jokes aside. But I want to take my time out before I go. And I want to thank E-Town, Ray, Randall Robinson, my fault, Randall. OC, also known as Official C. E. Will, salute. St. Michael's, let's see, what else? St. Michael's, Kwame, Mr. Prince Isaac, what else? DJ X1, glad to see you again. E-Town, glad to see you again. Kwame, salute. He was a little civil today, so that's good. Let's see what else. All right, let's go to the top. Oh, they don't want to let me see anymore. But if I didn't say your name, I apologize because they cut it off today. I don't know what's happening, but I'll figure it out. But thank y'all, everybody. I appreciate everything. Thanks for the Cash App, everyone. I appreciate it. I'll see y'all later, and I'm glad we had a good show, and salute.